What up? We good? I'm going. I turned this on early. We're gonna do this in like. You know what? That could go. Huh. We turned this on early. I was gonna do Mushi in like an hour, but we're pissed off at Gluta 2 right now. We're gonna do quick Gluta 2 run, and then we'll go straight into Mushi. I just wanted to get this through. I had nothing better to do today, so I had nothing going on. So I kept trying to get a Nomus in this game. I'm eating shit to the. I ate shit to the fucking final flower pattern like 3 times. I kept running into. Like, man, I just want to turn this on and get some salty runs in before we then go in and learn Mushi. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, real quick, let's see. Let's see if it's a miracle. It does chat appear on stream? Oh my god, it does. It's a miracle. I got the thing to work. Except it's appearing twice. Let's see how we make it not appear twice. Then we'll go right into it. What is causing you to happen twice? Uh, I, why are you appearing twice? Sorry. I think I got it now. Okay, just once, man. One day we'll just have this shit work when I hit on. Alright, so we're gonna do Galuta 2. The last stream we got 2 Cesare kills. But I want a no miss run. But shit ain't happening. Keep dying to Shin Cesare or the final pattern of the final boss. It's the third pattern of Shin Cesare driving me fucking up the wall. Driving me loony. Yeah, wow. Whatever, this'll do. I think the audio's fine, but somebody could yell in here if it's not. Alright, so here's the plan. We'll do like 1 or 2. Yo, what up, Steven? Thanks, dude. We're gonna do quick, salty run back of this fucking game. And then we'll go straight into Mushi. We got a really good Mushi run. But, I need to do this. I want to make a video on it, but I need a good run. And shit ain't happening. I got like a 1 miss, but what I really want is to get the no miss, because it's so close. It's like right there. And this game with it being as easy as it is with Asagi, it's like, it's so doable. It's just like 1 or 2 sections. But something I noticed, I do a lot of tournaments and stuff, and I don't really get turning nerves very much. Like once I'm playing. With shmups though, I find I do get those like same kind of turning nerves when you got a good run going. Something I noticed, I don't have that happen on stream. I think I play worse on stream because you're too busy thinking about other stuff, but at the same time, you're just kind of hanging out and having a good time. So I've been getting pissed trying to get a good run in this because it takes like 18 minutes to get to the part where you could die. And then I die. Or just turn it on here. It's way cooler on here. I still... Like this stage here, you don't have to play as aggressively as this because you don't need the gems anywhere, even on the boss. But I do it anyway because it's fun. Fun to point blank things. Started off playing this game for score, where you gotta point blank like absolutely everything. But man, we dropped so many runs to the 3rd pattern of the first phase of Shin Cesare. And we dropped, what did we drop? You actually don't want to Kakusei that pattern because that dodge is a lot harder. The other thing we ended up dropping was twice, fucking twice after last stream, I got the final boss. Just rammed into the boss during the flower petal pattern where you gotta be up at the top. I found out the little ghost people, they got a hitbox, and it's really unnerving. That pattern is so much scarier than I originally thought because of that, because they kind of move randomly just like the boss can. That was driving me up the wall. I found out you just kind of gotta do it. I was practicing it a bit. You just kind of do it, and I'm like, fuck it. One of these runs is not gonna get clipped at some point in time. It's hard. It's hard playing alone because every run, if it's like a failed run, then you're like, damn it, I just lost like 20 minutes. On here, though, it's way more casual. Like, you could just shoot the shit. Talk shit about the stuff I'd be fucking up on. That's why we booted up here. Plus, I think we're at a point where we pretty much got everything muscle memory. There's not too many things in this route you actually have to think about. And the dodging sections there are super few and far between. As long as don't do major goofs, then we're in a good spot. That's like probably the hardest thing on this stage, and that's about it. I haven't seen, I've actually seen the end of that pattern at Kakusei late. No matter though. I found we really want to get the jump on this guy up here. Their shot weak compared to Kakusei, so she's really good just in general. You don't need to Kakusei that. Because it's homing, look at this, it's really slow, but that's really good. The thing is though, is like Kakusei, it costs more to get in and out of, but it fucking dumpsters the entire game. And it's completely absurd, like you skip every single boss pattern, it's like not even funny. The shot's perfectly fine, but it's like pure straight. So what you do for a lot of the run is you're just holding focus the whole time. And you're really slow, but if you don't have a section where you need speed at all, then like not only does it cover like half the screen like this, but those are homing, and we're not even at max power yet. They get clipped by first pattern here. This one I found you don't even look at the streams, you're just looking at the individual bullets. The individual ones are the only ones that actually matter. And then you let your muscle memory just dodge the big openings created by the two big streams. Like, look at this damage. It's like... And because of the way you get gems in this game, let's see if we could get the easy pattern. We move over, damage the middle a bit, then the left side. We killed one. Okay, cool. Nothing shot there. Still not 100%, but it's based on like when you kill the middle turret. Let's get up and in here. Now you do this cool pattern, it only works if you're up high. Until the end where it does that, that's your signal that it ends. Might have done that a bit early. Like Atsugi's whole thing, whenever you flash Kakusei on or off, you lose so many gems. I tried to learn some of the other character strats in here in certain places, but I found out that she just loses too many. I can't flash it on a Shin Saseri, because you just dump like 80 by just turning on and off. But it's so worth it, because the entire game just fucking dies. The whole game dies if you don't care for score. And I found out the scoring extends are way more lenient than even I thought before. It's something like 30 or something. Which is like a joke when the scoring route gets that in like the very first scoring section of the game. Like unoptimally gets both the extends or something like that. This one I've thought about Kakusei slightly later. My only weird thing on this stage I don't really get yet is whenever we get the double pattern on these guys, so we're gonna get it right here. I don't know if we want Kakusei right away and just kill him fast before more things spawn, or if we leave him alive, just so these little guys don't drain all of our gems. But it doesn't matter. You don't need that many for this section here. I've given up on trying to melee these for maximum gems. Like, we could have 100 more than we want now, but there's nothing here that requires it. Like, right here, we only need Kakusei once. I got better understanding how to do this boss, but it's still one of the harder parts of the game. We just want to kill the second one up top really fast. Get this one as fast as possible, and then we got unlucky, so it's slightly harder, but still not bad at all. We're gonna actually not shoot. We don't want to damage the main boss. Here, our options are gonna home in on it, but usually by the time we could just... I'm not even looking up to make sure we're hitting the turret. See, we got it. Okay. I was worried about that. That's why you want to go diagonal. If you get unlucky and kill that too fast, then what ends up happening is that you get the first pattern overlaid with the second one as a silly mistake. But that's really only the KO point for the run up until Shinsaseri. I've yet to die on stage 4, which I thought would be terrifying because stage 4 it's got a lot going on. But you pretty much just route everything and you're fine. So the only killing points of this run are stage 3. Stage 3 mid-boss, just getting that correctly. Shinsaseri, and then just stage 6 stuff. Final boss isn't very hard, but there's one pattern that horrifies me and that's about it. I don't know the optimal place to when you want to Kakusei this guy. Because it's pretty hard to hit him without also dealing with a bunch of dudes taking your gems. You could kill it a lot faster than that, and based on how fast you kill it, you get more of these dudes. Which for score, you want a lot of those. You could get a section with Sorry, I'm not thinking. You do you could get 5 before anything happens there. If you're playing for score, and every time you kill one of those enemies for they have 2 phases. It doesn't look like it because they die so fast. You kill the first phase, which is the little turrets on them. Like that. This enemy would start shooting that second pattern. If you kill the boss extremely fast with a bomb or something in the scoring run, then you can get rid of all of their first phases. They spew just so many bullets and you get enormous Zeshkai chain. Here though, we don't care. Here, it's hard for the homing options not to be hitting dudes. We tried killing it faster, but our gems are a bit down. You can be so aggressive here because when the boss dies, nothing shoots. But it doesn't really matter. I looked at the first boss just in case, what if you get there with no gem at all? It doesn't matter if you have to dodge the whole first phase. Even with non-optimal, we hit 500. Replay we watch just as soon as it's damageable, which is whenever these pop out, you pop Kakusei. And then we're just waiting so we dump 200 gems total. Just something like that. And it's enough that, this is the only slightly dangerous pattern of this first phase. If it goes on for, a couple hits, then it's a thing, but you just Kakusei and you're fine. So, we want to get on to Mushi in a bit, so what we're going to do is at the hour. That's when we're going to swap over. We're going to see if any of these attempts could do anything. And then at the hour, we swap Mushi. We'll see how that goes. I think we're gonna do Mushi and Maim. I have the Steam version, but the issue is I made that a lot harder than it needed to be. You just want to go on the right side, then you don't have to do dodges. Mushi Steam practice is dog shit. You can practice start of stage or the boss. It doesn't even have mid bosses or whatever, I think. So we're just gonna do it in Maim, and then do our actual runs in Steam version. I think Steam version, the input delay is not bad at all. The main one we're doing is more than I would want, but it's not a big deal for learning. When we're just routing, it doesn't really matter. Give input delay here. I've been driven slightly crazy by Xenia input delay in this game. It's not a very big deal. Especially, you don't have to dodge very much in this one. But I have been slightly annoyed by the move speed of Asagi. It's really goddamn slow in focus. And that combined with the input delay, you you don't want to be dodging things. You want to just be right place, right time. That's the only thing I've been thinking about. With Asagi that I found, but it's still not a big deal. We're doing Shinsaseri with And we don't even need the input delay. You only have to dodge like one pattern over it. This is the one you actually want to speed kill. This one you just stream to the right. That way we keep all of our gems. Not that it super matters. I think if you Kakusei here, these two like turrets that were above that just got destroyed, they give you gems or gold. I'm like, we could get gems there. I think you don't want to enter this section till like right now. I did have one time where I got clipped by one of these aimed bullets, one of the smaller, thinner ones. That's the only time I've ever died on this stage, I think. Maybe I might have gotten tagged on the boss at some point. Here, we want to start middle, go left, so the homing's just so strong that'll just take care of everything else. 5-5. Yeah, that's good they fixed that. I noticed that with like the earlier ports they did. Have stuff like that where it's the early port practice options are kind of whack. And then like the rest are fine. Like I looked at a Kai Katana, that on Steam. We needed to do that earlier, but doesn't matter. Like a Kai Katana on Steam practice mode's perfectly good. I did. Let's see. Nope, nothing. I guess it is relative to when you kill the mid turret, and if they'll shoot or not. Let's see if we can set this up. I did a little sketchy dodge there just because I like doing this so much. I wanted to set that up. It's fine. It just loops if you do that late. Now we wait till big bullets show up, and now we cash in on the only time we'll ever Zeshkai. Dude, stage 3 of Mushi desperately needs a practice option. That one's kind of a slog compared, and like to practice the extend in Mushi would be a big deal. I peeped what that's like in Maniac, and it's not bad at all. We have to be careful here that we don't go too fast, or else we might not kill all of these and have to dodge like lingering bullets, but whatever. This motion's pretty safe, even for the point blanking. It just leaves you fine with everything here. Yo, what up? What up, what up? We're getting salty run back on Galuda, because I keep trying to run this game on my own for the no miss, and I keep missing. I got pissed off one too many times at dying to the final boss. So we're just doing quick salty ones here, and then we're gonna pop on Mushi on the hour. Like here, we lost a lot of gems, but don't matter. I'm not gonna go for the melee unless I'm super confident. Maybe we will. I'll just... Alright, fuck it. We're going for it. Yeah, I need gems. And now we're loaded. I used to hate stage 3 of Mushi. Now I like it. I think it's just first impression is like that shit's hard. When you like play it blind. You're like, God damn, how big is this battleship bug thing? We have to be careful. That's pretty good. I'm gonna dodge. Fucking... Alright, we do... What time? How much time do we got before? Alright, we do one more attempt, and then back to Mushi. Yeah, that's a good place for the bombs. Even like the boss is pretty spooky. Nope, we need full. Alright, one more of this, and then it's Mushi time. Luckily, the good thing when you're grinding runs is only dying on the spots that are kill points. So like if I die on stage 3 mid-boss, then it's like, well, that's one of the kill points. If I die on like random Zako stage 2, that's when I get upset. Because that's when your gameplay starts devolving. You die on a spot that's like a part of your run that you can possibly die on. It doesn't feel that bad. I thought about just trying to see if I can make that mid-boss more brain dead. I might mess with that later if I keep messing things up. But it's just dodging. The only other kill points for me right now that are like the big ones, it's just stage 3 mid-boss where we died there. The other one is Shinsaseri, the third pattern. Not the third phase, but the third pattern she shoots at, or not the third pattern, I guess. It's the second time she does her opener. That shit is so goddamn hard. I flipped that twice today. I was so sad. And then the other kill point is the flower petal pattern on the final boss. That one I used to not be scared of, and now I have gained some fear of it because boss movement of the little spirit ghost things, the green ones, would be a real pain. Yo, what up? Let's remember to actually Kakusei. Everything has a predefined point, which is nice for like in this route. For when to pop and unpop Kakusei. There's no like oh, we can use it here on this fight. It's like, no, at this precise point is when it's optimal. Which is pretty nice about this route. I get too busy yapping though and I forget about it. I did find we could use Kakusei more on the dolls on stage 5. Or stage 6, the very end. You go into that fight with like 500 meter. See, this is what you usually do. You just follow that pattern every time. It's the same every time. All section is pretty easy, but even if you go into it with there's like one section where it's hard to cut back, and it'd be nice if you have meter there and you have 500 gems with a bunch of extra enemies. Alright, so here's the plan. If I die in this stage, we'll do one more shot. I doubt we will because this stage is pretty easy, but if we do, we'll do one more shot, then Mushi. Other than that, if we die on like stage 3 again, then we'll just go straight to Mushi. I don't know how necessary Kakusei that is, but for like ultra consistency, we're like, fuck it. I don't want to dodge a single thing. That's kind of what I wish SDOJ had. SDOJ was like crazy execution the whole time. This one is only execution on those kill points. I did that late, but we have a gem surplus. We move over to the right here because it doesn't hit all these boats. So instead of ruining a lot of your meter on the boats, you're building a bunch of it on the point blank like right here. That's nice. You could get rid of this guy without worrying. If you get rid of him fast, these turrets don't shoot at you. You could dodge him easier. Did we die on this section today? I found I like to do this. We kill most of the Zakos before we enter this pattern where we just start streaming. Just to make like these, like I probably could have entered there at a better point because we had to do a little adjustment. You see all those little guys on the right that cause some issues. I always know I'm gonna flub this at some point. Even though these are just streaming. It looks like they shoot like a header behind. You just tap and you dodge both and you're fine. Oh, we did die on... I think we got hit on this boss today. I think on stream. I'm literally not looking at the lines. I just look at all the individual bullets. They're like aimed generally on you. And we'll remember Kakusei. I made that slightly riskier by doing not just streaming all the way one way for some reason. Only real kill point on this boss is if like this pattern is annoying for whatever reason. Like you kill the towers like that and you're fine. Oh, we're like having to go wide there. Oh, this is the least amount of damage I've done to this phase before. Still pretty easy because it resets there. There's no like enrage pattern. And let's cash in. Look at our score. Yo, where do you rest your eyes? So, probably like right here. The bottom third. If you look at your pilot, then you can't see stuff ahead, and you have to react instantly, which is not feasible. If you look too high up on the screen, while you can see the exact moment stuff dies, you're entirely at the mercy of, like, just guessing if you're dodging. I didn't go fast enough, we're just gonna hang out down here. So, I look at, like, the bottom third. You don't want your character to be in vision, as in, like, a main focus. You want them slightly in the peripheral, and you want your focus on being, like, slightly above your character, where the bullets are, like, soon going to meet you. And that's what I found best. I actually find I look way high up on the screen than I should. I find, too, I actually put my character pretty high up, too. You can have him still down a bit. We lost so many gems. Should we go for the melee and then fuck up? We'll try that right now. Yeah, look at the gems. So you get more for point blanking with shot. Yeah, I'd like a third. I think there's I can't remember. Somebody did a run with iCam. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck up this boss again. I want to see fasting. Damage is good. This is the easy way. If you get all the way over here, this happens. It's very easy. Did we get it? We got it. Let's just make sure we dodge this one diagonal. Because of that shit. Alright, I figured out how this one works. You do this and watch how the pattern gets manipulated. I was having trouble with that last stream, now I got it consistent. It basically, the pattern fights against you to put you in a wave going the other way you're going. So you just move into it as it starts, and then you enter against it. And it puts you in the middle instead of like slamming you all the way on the side of the screen. Wow, is that the first time on stream we made it past mid-boss? I'm like, as long as we don't do stupid shit, we'll probably just make our way Shinsasari. Knock on wood. If like random pinks like that could clip you. Whenever I do get like stage 6, I'm like hard focused on letting the random pinks not blast you. The one from bottom of the screen, that shit's the actual nerves. I found what we want to do here, just for like a brain dead easy thing, is after these big guys, we just go left, just tapping, and your shot's wide enough and homing that you just end up here. I did that early, but it's fine. We may have to dodge this. We'll just make it back by doing this correctly. We don't want to kill this bomb carrier because it's got to last a while. You kill it at the end, and then what happens is we leave it there. And that means we could bomb the entire first phase. So all we do is we wait till the 3 spread. So nothing, 3 spread. We charge full bomb. And this energy's gonna last till there. Right as this ends, this blaster. And now we only have to dodge this pattern once, which it's pretty easy the first time. It's harder the second and third time, but don't matter. This is the only kill point on this boss. This one could be a bit spooky. We tried to stay in the middle as much as possible because the spreads are lined up based on you. We need to be in the middle. The spreads are lined up based on you, and they get scarier if you're on the sides. Alright, where is your health at? I can shred the rest of it. We have enough gems that this should Yeah, we didn't have to dodge anything. Really just that middle pattern on this boss you actually have to dodge, but it's not bad. You just go slight movement. I thought this stage would be a nightmare, because this is when little Zakos start being a thing. Like, there's a lot more dangers, just random-ass tanks on the bottom. It's not bad. Like, the route just covers everything. Even if we fuck up like this, we have so much room. Here, we don't want to move very much. We want to wait till here. Everything's dead. We just Kakusei to give us room to get up there. This is the only dicey part on this stage. So tap down, it dodges those fine. We just gotta make sure we don't get clipped by a Zako. And once we're in here, now we're in the clear. That part on the overmode run drives me fucking up the wall. I never figured out how to do that shit consistently. We want to be... I did die on this part once. It made me so sad. If you just stay in the middle, none of the side shots can hit you. If you move out of the middle, they can. We wait till these boats are dead. Pop Kakusei. We want the... Oh, I needed the Kakusei earlier. That's fine though, this is easy dodge. We might have to fight an extra enemy though. Let's wait till that opens up. I'm not killing this as fast as you could, just because there could be additional enemy here that's a pain. Alright, let's start here. We're gonna snag you. Once we start moving vertically, we want to start going to here. We can afford Kakusei to kill these like big tanks right away. We want to get to here. I need to remember those points for the last stage where you need to quickly get to the other side. We just wait for 3 here. I usually don't count them, but by this wave here, it just gives you an easy way to cut back. Even if you're low on gems, then you like you're gonna point blank the first boss right away. Yeah, I want to. As soon as I get a no miss, I'm making that video like ASAP. I've gotten so goddamn close to it, but it's like been becoming a problem. This one you have a bit of leeway in how much you can move up because there's a lot of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does slightly change angle here, but now it's pretty much set. 3 gems. I like really want to do the... Especially because I haven't made a video in a minute because I've been distracted by other things. So I like really want to make one, but I'm like... Okay, I just can't get the run. I can't get the no miss. Which you don't need a no miss for like a survival guide. But I get just taste it. It's fucking like right there. There's so minimal kill points in the run. And I've made it to the final so many times. I did that early. It's probably fine. It just makes this easier. That's why. Alright, we might die here. This is a really terrifying pattern. And because I Kakusei'd early, we have to dodge it. It's really fun, but it's fucking impossible. I should have been paying more attention, my bad. Alright, we'll go to Mushi now. That's the only other problem, is if you fucking don't look at the health bar. Alright, now it is time for Mushi. I'll probably just do that on my own, and then eventually the video will come out. I opened this up to make sure that, thank you. Alright, it is time. Time to learn some Mushi. So, what run are we looking at? I think I put it in the description. We're looking at Kiwi's run. They use S power, which is not very common. Usually you see W power. S power is the one you want to be using in original. W power I see a lot more in Maniac. But Your first, it's a good first one clear. It is pretty sick. I'm shocked I haven't done Mushi earlier. I had the idea of at one point doing all of Futari Black Label and doing every mode. I think about doing that in this game, but Ultra is something else. Like Ultra is so much harder in this game than like God mode in Futari. And it's like super doable, but fucking the final boss is something else, man. The final boss is trippy as fuck. Yeah, it'll do more. Something interesting in this run though. We use the speed a lot. It like I peeped through it. We like trivialize a lot of the big bullet waves with speed, which I think is interesting. So you have M, W, and S. M is dog shit. W is the main one you see. It's the wide shot. S is the really fast DDP type A shot. Uh, Original DDP Mushi. AL is a hard one. AL's a lot harder than doing like CL and just like hitting the whole screen. I started with DDP AL just because of Prometheus. That was the ship whenever his article Big Thing came out. Uh, Full extent of the jam. Yeah, like you dodge like one thing on the final. Let's see if we got. So here's what the plan is on how we're gonna learn this fast. Uh, we we've done this a few times on Raiden Fighters. We've done it on some Psycho games. I'm glad that stuff could help. Good luck, stage 3. Once you got it, that stage is like it's a good rhythm. It's like a good dance. Like I used to be terrified of stage 3. Now I'm like cruise through it. Once you like got a really good understanding of it, then it makes it nice because then you just gotta worry about stage 4 and 5. Which four I thought would be annoying, but turned out to be one of my favorite shmup stages. All right, here's the plan. We got Kiwi's replay. If you want to see it, it's in description. The thing about this game is this game's notorious for like fucked up auto fire rates. You see in the port, you have trigger time and interval. The auto fires do weird things. You can make you do way more damage. You got it, dude. Got it. That final boss is really tough for first loop one. Oh, I think I saw that Chiba. I think I think like right before I popped up, I think I saw yours on the timeline. Yo, congrats, dude. UP's fucking sick. You made it through the stage 5 Hell Hallway Gauntlet, followed by stage 6 Gauntlet. Yeah, Mushi and Futari look really fucking good. They look like these three and like Galuda 2 are have that same feel for me. So here's the fuck thing in this game. There is different damages you can do and different optimal things for score based off if you rapid fire the C rapid fire button or the A rapid fire button. I don't know exactly specifically what we want to do. But you can't see it on the stream, but over here he's got an overlay of when he's doing super shot. What is super shot? I think on S ship we set trigger time 2, interval 3. You hold C button and then you do rapid shot, which auto fires the A button, so it acts like you're holding C and just mashing A, and you get like you delete shit, really delete shit. Original's interesting, cause like bullets are so goddamn fast in original. Like I've heard some people be like, oh, I find Maniac easier, things are slow, and some people like, well, original shoots slow or fewer, but like but shit's fast. Like Raiden Fighter's fast. Speaking of that, I learned a little bit of Raiden Fighters 1 scoring, and it got me to I'm gonna learn Raiden Fighters 2 scoring. I don't know if I'll do that off or on. I haven't messed with 1.5. I think when I first got this game and didn't know what I was doing, because we picked 1.5 in a DFK, I think I picked that first, and was trying to learn a route not in the wrong mode from the replay I was watching. Pretty amusing. I get scared of reaction time. I like letting the route solve all my problems. So last thing, and then we'll dive in. So Kiwi, they say in their description, they're just running their scoring route stage 1 because it's easy stage. It's cave stage 1. I did mess around a tiny bit, like forever ago with Ultra. So I vaguely have the route, really vaguely. So before we do this replay, because this one does the chaining stuff, we're just gonna go through stage 1, and just figure that out. And then starting stage 2, we're gonna start grinding with the replay and everything, because that's when it actually all the survival shit goes on. So I booted this up here just to make sure the super shot worked. I think it does. It does more than just holding C shot. Let's turn the timer. We'll see how long this takes. So Gunbird 2 took 8 hours to get the clear. What's it called? Sonic Wings 3 took 1 hour. Technically 1 hour 15. Dragon Blaze took 4 hours. Raiden Fighters took 7 hours. We're gonna see if we could beat 7 hours. I don't know, cause I haven't tried this with the cave or time myself. So here's what we're gonna do. Timer is gonna go now. We're gonna see how long it takes for the initial routing. I should probably have a reset button. Yeah, if you look at your options, they like wiggle on Inyo. Katsui, for like a bomb spam route, it took me 15 to 20. And then for a mote route, it took another like 10 to 15. That is a mote route with like, I mean a mote route as an emote entrance into the route. And I would end up using all my resources. I'd use all 6. So like an actual consistent emote would take a lot longer. I probably need a reset button in MAME. This one we want to do in MAME because it's got the coffee pork, which I think it's good for this. I don't know. The thing is you can set up auto fire rates in this, and auto fire rates in RetroArch is a real fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, Katsui is really spooky, but shit's good. Just make sure you spend your bombs. You get shit tons of resources in that game, like bomb wise, but like stuff's spooky. I'm still not very good at Cinderella, the stage 4 boss. Funny thing about this game, so like I was talking earlier, some people find Original or Maniac harder. M-Power, I think, is dog shit. Unless you play 1.5, I think it's good in 1.5. W is the one everybody uses. It does the most damage, has the most spread, but S goes super fucking fast. And another thing, RetroArch, all my saves would fucking corrupt on some games. So we're gonna try to vaguely... it's weird going from Xenia input lag to this. They're like different ways. I pulled up Mushi, the Steam. Input delay is really good on that. But thing is the practice is just so ass. Whew. The practice mode in Steam is like you're fighting the boss or you're not, or you're just doing stage. I remember trying to learn DFK not through emulator, and that being a thing. Probably just focus here. Yeah, I don't think I would want to do runs on MAME of this, but it's fine enough to get the route in. We're kind of just trying to get to the boss, put a stake down, because the start of here is pretty straightforward. And you move so much faster than W. It's kind of absurd. So while this is blind for the route for the most part, stage 1 I've messed with in the other modes. Okay, how do we want to do this? Yeah, you know what drove me crazy? Well, like, I found out that's freaking game changer for MAME. You have to save state based on your keyboard. So I was like, I'd run out of letters so fast. Found out you could just hold shift and do one. I'm like, oh. Let me just get back. So I did see this in the replay that we want to do. You do this in Ultra too, you just tap down. You know what, here's what we'll do. We'll actually peep the replay for this boss and beyond. Let me know how volume on things is. I think it's fine for the game, but let me know. He has like the scoring stuff. Like, look at the chain number. It goes down really fast. You have to chain. That Groovy Mister sounds sweet. Or, get like CRT stuff going good. I'd love for like a shmup CRT setup, but I don't have technical prowess in fixing that shit when it blows up. So they're holding super shot the whole time, so you get a ton. And we just hang out middle. It's very small movement when you're dipping on the sides, so you're like dead middle. One movement, one movement. And then with super shot, it probably dies before you have to dodge anything there. What is the cue for us to move down? Maybe it's just as soon as the small enemies start, like, getting about you. Nicely did. He put up an input overlay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Velix. I thought I would be like I thought it'd be a mistake because it's like you're getting it's just a glorified LCD setup. But shit's cool, it's all metal and everything. And it's really easy to fuck with. There's no like recording problem. So let's try it. We're gonna find out if our super shot is set up correctly. Okay, you have to hold, I have to remember, you have to hold C and super shot at the same time. You'll notice your option, if you shoot normally, it snakes around, like a Gradius option. But if you're holding C and super, then it keeps trying to, like, approach in you. And then, we're gonna be on optimal, so we might see this pattern for a little bit, but then it dies. With all these ones in MAME, you get that sound whenever we do a save state. We're going to be hearing that a lot. I wasn't holding both. Let me know how volume is. It's going to be weird getting used to... My cursor on screen? It's not. Okay, that's good. That doesn't pop up on stream. Yeah, once they're about to reach us... And then this is probably the only dodging one we have to worry about. But from the start, we're super shotting as much as possible. I think point blanking matters for this. Oh, that's the part we need to go down. Because I know for like, for Aki and stuff, you have to be point blanking her when you're doing the ultra run. Okay, there, you just play it cool and then you're fine. We wait till everything is about to hit us, then we can move down. And then here's fine to focus, probably. And that'll probably be it for first boss. I don't know how the scoring extends are. I assume they're easy to hit. Oh yeah, I always forget. Get baited by the A and the I. Okay, now at this point, we're gonna actually like hard copy the replay. Right, you always gotta remember where the first place to start is. I never remember the first place to start. It's right above the top right leg. Just sweep everything. There's that tank on the top. You see that? They're hitting off screen before it shows up. I know you get like more score for holding it there while it's invuln, but probably just kill that as fast as possible anyway. Start on the left, you dip down, and then we come back here. Now you just macro. We'll get to that point in Papa state. Start up here for these enemies down here. Alright. We want to remember just right side of this thing here. That'll be our starting position. Dude, you move so fast on the ship, it's pretty nice. Going from like a Asagi's slow when you're holding down to like how goddamn fast this ship moves is kind of crazy. Scream to the right, and then you're on top of everything. It's first Dandelion, then the tank in the back, because that one... If we just remember the planet, like, tank positions, then that's fine. Right, so enemy dies. Right one, middle one, left tank. Flower. Hold on the tank. Get the next tank. How fast the ship or how fast to learn? If you have a replay that you just copy paste like I am, it goes a lot faster. Was there 2 tanks there? That's probably why they hold there so long, because there's 2. 1 tank. Which one you want macro? Left side. Would be right here. There's a tank there that we hold on. Get ourselves a power up. Start up here. Those are the first enemies. Aim you this way. There's 2 tanks. 1, 2. Kill the middle. There's 1 tank here. I have no clue. So we did our last result. We did a few Psycho games. That took like a 8 and a 4 hour. Random Fighters took 7, but we were flying by the seat of our pants in that game. Getting more consistent take a lot longer. It's definitely a thing. Like a parsing out the... It's easier in Mushi because everything's purple. That's like a danger. Toho's what I started with. Toho's really good. I want to do Toho 8 at some point. Do like something on that. If the strat is just find a replay that makes things easy. Like this is specifically Kiwi's survival replay, made to be as consistent as possible. And then you just copy paste the shit out of it like we're doing. Alright, we kill the tank. We start on its right side so we could stream like or macro hard. We go slowly. They're holding C, not super shot, so their option left behind. Do we do that? Super shot, super shot. They're super shotting all the way up until... I think they hold it all the way until this enemy dies, and they're just using normal for this section. Go through and around. Left to right is how we're going to kill that, and then we could just kill that enemy. 20 is pretty good. Yeah, I tried once to build a route myself. And it took like I was doing a no power up run on hardest for Gate of Thunder for Shmup Slam. That shit took longer to route than it took to beat SDOJ with Hibachi. That shit took so goddamn long. Just cause like crafting a route takes so long. We don't use C there, because otherwise we have all these enemies here. So we're just holding C. So this dies, you just hold C. I'll go slowly. Go. I'm a little worried on the input delay on here. I might reset in a little bit if it becomes like an actual problem. Just to make sure I got low latency on. You gotta remember, you gotta remember you see here, go slow. See, everything's dead, we just curve around. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, we're gonna be hearing that a lot. That happens in every emulator for this game. Yeah, these are Vulix. I got lucky and got the not Chulix ones. And before they price hiked, like, recently. Just opposite side, those big guys show up. A good order of operation to do. So now we're at this big enemy dies. Are you super shotting the whole time? No, you're holding because it's a tight dodge. Kill left enemies. Once they're dead, then you just move on to the next. Just back, forth, back, forth. Start on the left to here, to here. And we're not gonna worry about we gotta see if you get formation there or not. We're not gonna worry about building is so much cheaper. Even something, there's like the Nova Blast ones that came out, which were like the 4x3 LCD ones, which aren't that expensive compared to like how goofy like these are now. But it's still like I follow our local I haven't played 6 competitively. I played the one Evo. I got out of pools and winners of the first SF6 Evo. And I haven't played since then, so right now I'm mostly Tekken. Our Tekken scene is shockingly mean for being in the middle of nowhere. So shit's hard. And focus on other games. I remember this one when watching it. It's kind of just, you just gotta dodge, but since we're C-shot, we got a super shot while you want to be unfocused anyway. Get Tokido in your pool? That's fucking tight. It's always cool to play somebody like them. You're a GG player? I was a fraud excerpt player with Ramlethal. And I played a little bit. I played Zato for like the first year of Strive. I just enter it for shits and giggles, and the one Evo I like entered when I wasn't really playing it, nobody in my pool knew how to deal with Zato except for one person. The shit was so funny. I felt so bad. And then just bullying people with Eddie. It was so funny. I'm like, my last match to get out pools was a Gold Lewis player who had no idea what to do about Zato. And we have a god Gold Lewis player in our scene. So I'm like, uh-oh, you're in trouble. Sorry, I'm not parsing this very well. It's just stream and then go tap. Oh, we don't want, we want Trace there. You see how they let the power-up go? Like, first you get through this guy. We gotta wait till this opens up. And move to there. This is how you do the score trick on this stage. Okay, now we actually want the state there. Yeah, I've never played any of the accent cores. Yeah, BB Tech Fenridi, yeah, good luck. I played BB Tag the first year. That's the best I've ever done at a game in Evo. Because the week before... Wow, was that really easy for some reason? The week before the first Evo of BB Tag, in which everybody... They made it first to 2 in one of the most explosive games I've ever seen. Let's figure out how not to have that happen. They made it first to 2 in one of the most explosive like games ever. And like a week before, a dude showed me a team that the guy who got second that year was playing. I just learned that team in the last week, and fucking nobody could deal with it. It was just you, Jin, and round start, just like a medium or whatever, into tag call into Jin, ice, beat fucking everything in the game. So my whole Evo was round start. Anything they did, they just lost to the first slash into full combo. Character's dead, they come in and they're fucking toast. I recorded my matches. Shit was fucking like 2 minutes a match. That was when like, it was like first month or so of the game. Like nobody really knew what was happening. That was a really goofy ass Evo for that game. You just cheese somebody out of their 2 games like crazy fast. But that one doesn't seem too bad. You see post there. Carmine 5A Imagine event. Yeah, it was you 5A, I think. Yeah, I think I see Kiwi use formation like once on stage 3. That's all I remember. Most just trace because of damage. The damage is kind of nutty. DP assist is wild. I wish I played more Carmine in that game. I try and make up for it by pretending to play Carmine in Under Night. Because he's fucked up in Under Night. Let me do that one more time, but just making sure at phase transition. On the phase transition, we want to be up in its face, and we'll see the point-blank damage difference. This is the... Yeah, see, look at that. We probably, like... Shit just dies. Bump, 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 bump. Even with 2, you just clear them out so fast, it's fine. We'll get replay. He's still busted. I feel like there's somebody saying he dropped down to like not top 1, and then I looked at another thing and they're like, no, he's still top 1 or some shit. The character seems goofy. I was playing Batista for a while. My crowning achievement is I hit a charge partition dive kick at Eva. My success rate on that is like absurdly low. Yeah, these guys seem like they'd be hard, but our fast speed so good. I don't think the game is designed with super shot in mind. Left to right, you're just focused on the tanks like we were earlier in the stage. We're on kind of the spine, and then we could... At what point do we need to go point blank that? Get to that point. It's super weird. Especially since our other ones are like... Other ones are fucked up. This is where they want you cancels. Yeah. So they like culminate in like Futari Black Label, where they like do that full force. Just get a slot here because I don't want to redo those 3 enemies. I might make the volume quieter if that's too loud on there. We're just focused on the tanks. We're up here. There's a tank, everything's aimed, so we could just focus on the tanks. Do we go right as it shoots or not? Let's see when he shoots. Stage 5, I peeped at. That one looks a bit ham. Like, this one routes everything really tightly. But stage 5 seems nutty. Is there an exact point in which you want to move here? It's when the beetle arms open up. Look at the top of the beetle. Make your way there when that opens up or right before. Start on top, move down. Wait for beetle, go up there, stop down. Did we switch to formation at some point? Wait, he does get formation. Oh, god damn it, we gotta go back. We must go back. Oh, we actually remember how to do the start of the stage. It's the tanks, those 2 tanks, then scroll this tank up here. Focusing on the tanks makes it easier to memo everything. That's why we want to be down more. Oh, what was this? Just here to here? I'll have to look at this section one more time just to remember it. Okay, there's our formation we want. We'll see how the damage changes. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. If I super shot, they get stuck. If we focus and then super shot, then they're fine. That'll be something to pay attention to. God, we'll see how the damage changes from like here. Yeah, we're gonna be hearing that a lot. That's probably why these are... Am I tripping? No, that's right. I was looking at every tank that we want to be aware of. Where were we at? It's nice you see the shadow before it comes in. That's a bit risky, but that's the idea. We'd probably go there earlier. That's what Maniac do. We got a lot slower stuff, but they like dump a bunch on there. What I read that people would do, like the arcade people, like the actual super player people, is they'd all get together, like pitch in for a PCB, bring that home, and then just grind the shit out of it. I can't imagine doing it like quarter at a time. I'd be driven crazy trying to do that. Alright, right after this dies, we're focused in on... We have to remember to be up. You hold down, all the aim shit whiffs. You kill that before even any Zako. Alright, where... That's an easy lead into this one. Let me do the one right before there. So where'd we stay at this point? So you wait for that big shadow to appear. Just focus on the tanks. We'll get this cleaner later. The movement there is not super good. Since that gives a cancel, we could go there early and that's just fine. I think point blanking does like a whole lot. I appreciate you popping in. Good luck, dude. I heard that one's pretty good. I haven't seen too much of it. This section's a lot less spooky than it seemed. We have to just remember every key enemy in each section. Otherwise, we're gonna forget when each wave happens. Only dangerous ones so far seem to be that one. Alright, let me see this through this section one more time, and then we'll try to do that whole section. You have to remember be middle-ish there, so we get to the left easier. Move a in on the dandelion. We'll see how much of that we actually retained. Starting from boss dying. We gotta make that cleaner. I put my options pretty close together. Where was it? There it is. We're gonna keep them wide for this section, so it's just easy to kill these Zako. Just focused on the tanks. Those are... Even if these guys shoot a bit, you get the cancel so fast. We need to be here and move down. That's probably what we actually wanted to be doing. Move to next dandelion while everything's dead. Guy pushes you here for free. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought, that ending section. That's what's mean on the Steam port. You gotta do the whole ass stage to learn the next one. Yo, what up, Wes? Thanks, we shall see. Last time I thought we were gonna get Raiden fighters really fast, and that shit blew me the fuck up. We'll see if that one happens here. If forgetting a tank, I'm noticing the Zakos are the problem there. Or the big enemy that shoots the one you have to like barely tap seems to be a thing. I think like if you could get a survival run for most of it, odds are you're going into the end game with like a shit ton of resources. By that point, you don't even need the hard route, the end. You just bomb the shit out of it. Like, you could do that in, like, DDP. Or, like, learn stage 1 through 4 really well, and then bomb the living fuck out of 5 and 6. This dodge is kind of scary. So we're still in formation. We keep them tight. I remember this one being pretty crazy on the Ultra run when I was watching replay of that. We are holding Super Shot for pretty much the entire time. Give that a shot. Just remember, kill the things at the start. Do dodge. Dodge. Get point blank while we can at the start of this pattern, and then it goes. Uh-oh. What have I done? We don't want formation, I don't think. Or, nope, we want to keep. See, the ring around it expires until the next one. Let's just get here. This is a lot cleaner of a state. We gotta play way lower than we currently are. But that is a little bit. We probably get a lot more free for it. Okay, so if it loops back, that's totally fine. We didn't do optimal damage there, but still worked. I kind of remember this one. You kind of want to, like... It's never going to cover the entire opening there. That second one didn't seem bad. Yeah, that last one makes it look spooky. This first one looks like the actual killer one. It might not be bad. All the All the aim shots are just for show on that section. What happens if we leave it alive for a while? Like, does it enrage or go into a harder thing? Oh, we have a lot of time. I was wondering if we needed to, like, super shot there, but it doesn't matter. Because you kill that shit so fast. Let's get the boss down, then we'll make sure we could do the whole stage. I guess those legs are what's spawning the bullets there. I wonder if it's worth point blanking at that point. I think right after this is when we move up. And when they're fully open, that's when it shoots, I guess. I think we want to be high up here. And we're just using focus for that part since this section gives you so much. Yeah, that one's pretty looking. That one seems fine. I will go through and make sure we could do stage 2 start to finish, and then... How far are we in? We're not as far in as I thought we'd be. Bum, 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 bum. Where were we? Alright, we'll look at any parts that I don't remember. So we focus on the tank. I think we start up here. We want to focus the tanks, the 2 tanks here first. There's a tank here. Optimally, we don't ult super shot there, so our thing's wider. That's why you don't want to get there late. That seemed fine, though. Where do we start here? You start at those top 2 first. Like, we can always wing it like this when we're doing runs. But when we keep formation, we're not gonna milk it for score. What was this? Oh yeah, this is not bad. Man, you could really feel the super shot damage. I didn't know if I had it configured right when I was messing around with it in MAME. But it kills stuff so fast. We don't have any like overlapping anything because of that. That could be a lot cleaner. We'll improve that later. Or like right now, that's fine. Oh, we actually went the wrong way. I'm just shocked I haven't forgotten where to go. I was interested. For some reason, I was under the impression that S was really bad in Maniac, and you just used it in a... You just used S power in original for the speed. But this shit feels really good. I thought you'd be like handicapping yourself by not picking W. But you could just go wherever you want. I forgot the point blank, but since there's no like real danger of getting to a pattern that's too spooky, seems completely fine. What was this? Just this will be so much less scarier when we play on the port and we don't have input lag. I swear to God. Whoa, my God. Yo, did you see that right there? We just headbutted that first one. Dude, it's nice playing, dude, after coming from SDOJ, where like a bullet's on the other side of the map looked at you funny, so it hit your hitbox. So like that, where you get ghost hitbox. This is what I don't like in MAME. I don't like accidentally overriding my states. We could probably not be as aggressive there because that was a bit spooky dodge and this is the hardest pattern. And this one here, it went on for so long when we were testing. Looks like we probably just play that first one safer. So we'll do second stage one more time, then we'll push off to third stage, which will be interesting because I've never learned a third stage for Mushi, for any of the modes in this one. I'll say I have to think really hard about how to super shot. We went on the wrong side, it's fine though. You got recorrect yourself so easily because of how fast this shit is. We didn't kill the second tank. Going back for it seemed fun. Do we want the... No, it's left to right. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll need to make that cleaner eventually. I need to start on the top left. We'll have to make these things significantly tighter on the later stages when it's like do or die. Here we can react to fuck-ups pretty easily. Because our speed is so goddamn fast. Alright, where did we want? I think the amount of enemies you get here, it's probably one of those things where it's as fast as you killed the boss. I don't know if we can memorize like which position they start in. This is kind of our safe movement for now, because those bullets don't seem very threatening. You think that, like, these seem kind of like the capstone of this stage, but they're really, really... Those are like the only dangerous enemies here. Although, like, bullet cancel ones seem really easy to dodge. Alright, we wait for you. You're switching from super shot where you're holding ruining my brain. So if we want to do this safer, we probably just do 2. And then we start holding like this, and that seems perfectly fine. Because now we get the easy pattern that lasts for forever. I haven't seen it this far over. Okay, that seems fine. So now we get to stage 3. I'm so curious how this one ends up being. Because when you play the ship blind, you get annihilated by the stage. Alright, let's get our time going. That's pretty slow for, like, basically one stage. But, be able to do that one consistently. I do remember when I was peeping the replay, the start seemed aggressive as hell. So you want to congest your options in left, right, left. We're streaming the second one down. We have to go diagonally up left for this third one. We don't want to keep going down right. We have to like push against the pattern. At what point did you expand your options? So they're congested now. Expand once we need to kill the third one. What's the signal for when we gotta deal with the guys in the middle? Okay. We'll try to get to there. Yeah, that shit is so fast. We could probably do this safer. Like, what if we play down a bit more? 1, 2, and then we just hold. And then this was stay in the middle. Yeah. Where are we at? Oh. We'll just stay down here for safety right now. You get a better chain, like point blanking them there. But we don't care about that really. We'll try to congest them there for the big enemies. So like here they're tight. Unfocus them. Make them tighter once they come in. You could do a lot with the options with Super Shot. Like how you can maneuver them. We'll do that one more time, then we'll look at next bit. Kind of racking my brain though, like remembering how to move the options. Okay, even if we don't get here fast, it's fine. We won't let me do that one more because we were having to make way bigger dodges there. I want to be a position where we don't. What's this left one? And now let's try to be in the middle as much as we can. I guess even at that point it's fine. Alright, next bit. We are super shotting here, and because of the slowdown, it's probably easy to control. Easy tap dodges. These enemies are like the signature of this stage. They pop out for the entire stage. I don't know. I think they just shoot. I don't think these are revenge bullets. I could be wrong. Maybe the ones that they're killing so far close that they're getting... Let's see where we start here. We open up. Where are the other enemies gonna... So the top flashes, and when it flashes, we want to be on the left. That's the start for this phase. We just make our way... Did we kill anything in the middle? We did. We kill something in the middle. And we're sweeping the rest of the right side. This whole stage is gonna be like stream crazy. Alright, one more look through, then we'll see how... This one might be a little bit to internalize when we need... Thing flashes, you kill middle, right. Slowly going to the left side. There's a gap in the bullets, we can stream to the right. Kill middle and two sides. We'll try to get to this point. Yeah, pause. They seem like a... One seem like they'll be the problem. We need to stream these. Not stream, it's just 2 tabs. So we let them go, and then we could start super shotting. Yeah, those yellow ones shoot a lot. We need to... Alright, let's get one, like, directly after we kill this middle bit. I could be playing too high up. Yeah, those ones, like, notably shoot a shit ton. I'll need to check back and see how these expanded. Ugh. Alright, let me... Getting the exact movements on this one will be weird. Alright, we're holding the options as long... Once it starts, then they're in. And we're gonna keep them in so we kill the parts. Alright, left, middle... And you're moving up a lot to the right. You have room to kill those 2 side ones. So here's the plan. These start, we go here. So that once this thing starts, we kill the one on the left immediately. Kill the middle one, we go up to here, so we bait those shots. I'm not even doing super shot right. I think this is something of the motion that they were doing. It's something like that. As long as we orient based off of the parts that we kill. What happens here? I wasn't sure if it'd be like a... Okay, past the pause, that's when it starts moving over. So we'll do this one more. See if we get what's going on. The boss appears, so we're gonna be here. Kills the left part, middle part. We move up a bit, so it's easy to kill those 2 side parts. It shot both of its lines, so that's fine. We'll move up again, so it baits any long shot. Okay, let's do it from beginning, see if we remember. This part seemed more dangerous than that one, oddly enough. We're gonna try being, after we pick this up, we want to be dead bottom just to make it like extra easy. Yeah, we don't need to be high up at all. So if we curve around like this, by the time we can start hitting the main boss like now, we could even do like earlier than I did. We move up to there and that's fine. Well, that could have been dangerous. I got a little behind, so you see we are baiting these lines all at the wrong timing. We'll just have to move fast if we ever notice that's happening. That didn't seem too bad so far. Yeah, that makes sense. It seemed easy for those ones to give you a real hassle. It seemed like the middle ones, when they popped in the middle, those yellow ones, it's completely fine, but the corner... Like, I think that up motion when you in the corner... Probably key for those guys not being... Alright, we're wide now. He puts it back in for... 1, 2, 3... Do we actually need to... I guess you just pop to the left real quick. This one's hard to memorize because it's like you need landmarks. This shit moves so slow. Just kill the 3, move left, then there's big enemy. We're gonna start a thing on left. 2, and then we gotta pause before the next bit. So 1, 2, 3, swing left, big enemy. Start over here. And we need to be more aggressive for those two guys. So for those two, what we'll do... I forgot about the big one. You don't want that second one to shoot, it looks like. Yeah, we don't want to stream too far to the side. We won't be in the middle for that one. And this shit happens. This is when we'll be streaming a lot. Let's do that one more time. Let's do that clean. We're gonna go from left to right. Make it a lot easier. Swing over here, kill big guy while I can't shoot anything. We want to be in the middle for when these big guys are. And that's cool. That'll be one we'll have to look back and forget. Can you see shadowed on the top? Oh yeah, I see that. That's nice that they do that. It could very easily just be a fuck you if the big enemies show up. That's not very clean, but that's fine for now. This thing we probably point blank without even trying. First phase dies so fast, look at that. That died incredibly fast. Now at what point do we... It's the tiniest taps you've ever seen in your life. At what point do you switch direction? You gotta cancel. We'll get up to that cancel. So we're gonna shoot this point blank. It dies fucking immediately. We stay middle. I think you just stay middle just to bait the first shots. We'll try going to the left right away. Then we'll point once we get right there. Where were we at? We made it to D. Like, if we just hug here immediately, is that fine? That seems fine. Do we even need the super shot? Like, we probably just have for slow move speed. Do we super shot here, though? To kill this enemy fast. Get the cancel. Let me look at when we super shot that. So holding focus, holding focus. You guys can't see, but we're watching Kiwi's replay. What's nice is they have what buttons they're hitting. It's fucking invaluable for knowing when they're super shotting or not. So yeah, they're super shotting as soon as this big one opens up. And I could go faster than I did, so you're actually hitting this thing. One more time, then we see next section. Ooh, did you see how it whiffed there? Will that always whiff if we're right there? No. As soon as it opens up, we'll just move down. And then we can hold focus here, we just want to move slow. We could go faster, because this will activate. And soon enough, eventually, get cancel. I think by here we probably just stream back. Probably something along those lines. So we get the cancel. We are just killing these enemies. That dies so fast you even need to super shot. Hard corner. Then we go. We want to end up in the same spot, just inverted as the first one. At what point do you move diagonally? As soon as the big enemy's dead. These enemies stop shooting as soon as the main body entered. We don't have to worry about them shooting, I think, once this flashes. Then you're probably in the clear and you just shred it. But this was the part where we had to cut back. We probably just leave this open to kill the Zakos easily. When did we need to be bottom here? Probably as soon as these Zakos pop in. Okay, let's see the exact point in which they move to the bottom left. Is as soon as the screen starts moving, that's where you kind of make your way there. Big enemy dies, then we do this cutback. And you're in position to kill that one that caused us issues before. Alright, let's get that one. Yeah, I suspect that this... I thought this would be... I don't know. I did some weird shit with the MAME because I couldn't get the auto fire working on the coffee pulp MAME. So like I kind of just threw the coffee pulp one on top of another MAME and just hoping it worked. So I don't know if it... Slowdown's probably not good at all. It's enough that we could get the route though, and then what I probably could do, which would probably be best, is once we've learned the routing of a stage, we just pop up the Steam one and doing stage practice. You know, the whole thing. But for just routing right now, this will be fine. There's that one guy, if you've seen, he does all the like psycho hard clears on no slowdown main. It's fucking crazy. Alright, let's get down this timing exactly. So we're waiting for this middle to appear. As soon as that dies, we set ourselves up here. That big enemy's dead, so we cut to here. That is because we killed this big one. Oh, where were we at? Up. We could probably go wide here. Or go just holding focus, maybe. Because we need to move slow enough that we kill this enemy. See, that lined up perfect there. That's kind of where we want to be. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, these enemies, I don't know if they can hit you if you don't stop shooting. But what do we actually want to be after this? We immediately hug the right side. And everything's aimed, so we just crawl down. And we're holding focus. And because of that, because we're not moving, we're hitting that spawner at the top, even with like all of our options in a line. Then we get out of there for this. This is a weird movement. So we want Trace at this point. I wonder how RNG will mess us up here. Because the option doesn't not get bounced consistent like that, I don't think. Where was the power-up carrier? The one in the middle here. It was. So our cue for moving over here is as soon as the power-up carrier dies. Then we make the U back. And we just try to snag Trace. Let's get to this cancel right there. So we just killed that one side. And we're holding focus here, so we're always hitting the enemy spawner. Alright, we got you, so we make the cutback so that we just joint Trace. That didn't seem as scary as it looked. We'll try that again just to see what could happen there. And then you get the cancel there. That's nice if you get the cancel right there on the hard bit. We probably want to get over here when while it's exploding, it's not shooting anything. See, like, what happened? What do we do if that happens? Let's get a state right after this thing so we don't have to get this over and over, because it bounced like hard left there. That might be a problem with the pattern it gives us. Thanks for popping in, dude. Good luck on DOJ. You'll lock it in. Kill that final boss. Okay, so if this happened, what do we do? That's not the worst improvisation. I bet that shit's like Manic and Ultra. If that kind of shit happens where the power-up is an asshole. We'll do that one more, then look at what's next. Maybe if we kill it immediately, we could influence it? I don't know. It's not the worst to adapt to if it's on this side. Alright, I lied one more time. Just to see if we kill it exactly on spawn, because it's moving like down and to the right. So like right here. No, it can go anywhere. That's not the worst. We can adapt to that just fine. So what's the goal? What's the plan afterwards? We pick up Trace. We cut back as soon as the cancel happens. So left, 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 cancel happens, we go right. Oh, we're just right on the enemy spawner like last time. Try to be on the right, so when the Zakos come in, they get off screen right. The enemy, we don't want super shot here. Look at the Trace, how much range you have. Set it up like that. It's hitting like both spawners. So explosion, cut back, moving the other way. We're holding. Want to get to here for the Zako showing up. Kill the one in the middle. Don't hold super shot. Trying to. No, I missed it. Alright. We'll try to remember how to manip the options there. We just got the cancel, now it's just these guys. I'm just holding C, so check this out, it's hitting both the spawners. Except how do I get out of there? Probably take the time and get to here. We probably need to hold focus on this section. Oh, that's scary with the Zako shooting. I think that'll be the real problem there. See how he deals with the Zako shooting, because the pattern's easy to dodge. Alright, we killed the bomb carrier. What is the move? The move is... No, you're super shotting. I guess you're just... I guess it's aim, so you just tap side to side into each lane. Now, what do you do when this initiates? So... Alright, so see the middle there? It's gonna explode in a moment. As soon as that happens, try to get off to the side and get it. And we're pretty close to the secret extend. I'm curious how hard that's gonna be because it's more involved to do a lot. Escaluda 2 secret extend's been hurting me. Alright, we gotta get a stake to that point though. We're here in the corner for these enemies. We need to go slower than that. Yeah, just swapping lanes with the focus seems not bad. I'll leave one in there just in case we need to save that part more. But that goes down immediately. Now the thing is we need to see how much damage we need to do to this exactly. I'm just gonna see what happens, and then we'll look at the replay. So we probably did a shit ton to it by now. This part looks terrifying, but I wasn't sure if it would be how hard it's actually gonna be. You're pretty stuck on the bottom of the screen, which is why it looks spooky. Okay, you killed the middle. When is it safe to get the bomb? It is not safe for a while, but since we're gonna be on the edges, it's fine because we just grab it once it's here. But let's not worry about the bomb at all. They're slow tapping. I think they're doing that for score. Look at the fucking counter. Look at the counter right now. So 13, 15. They're doing the... They're like skyrocketing that shit. Once you hit 40k, it just explodes so hard. We'll have to manually figure out the damage because I don't have the exact tapping rhythm there. So what is our first dodge? These two will flash. The two sides flash. Now we get in position. We start on the left and up. If we just get on the top right of the list, probably fine. Don't shoot in the middle. So if you don't know, the secret extend for this game is you have to do this section without bombing. You have to kill the sides first and then the middle. If you kill the middle too fast, get no extend, I think. And you can't bomb at any point. And then it gets more aggressive once everything's dead, but if we did enough damage to it, then that's fine. Anybody know what this stage is like in original mode? Curious, because this one is such a like stream heavy one. I'm curious what it's like with the fucking lightning bolt. Alright, back to messing. We get this one out of the way first. Kill the enemies. Now let's see if I can emulate the tapping rhythm. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. We're gonna find out how hard this shit is. No, as in the wrong lane. We need to be one lane to the right. And then don't shoot. Oh, that was, we might have done too much to the middle. If we only had that much leeway. If we just hold as long as possible, I think that... Because we just hold here, everything's aimed, it's just one tap and we're good. Except, we need to be in the next position fast. Now, yeah, if we go too early, then the rest of them haven't aimed yet. So instead of just move fast, we're just gonna keep tapping like this. If we just do consistent taps, that'll be better than bursting the taps. That's not as bad as I thought. I thought this was gonna be like a nightmare. And it could be during runs if we could fuck up easy. We shall see. Where are we at? We're at X. We'll do that one more time. We'll check out the boss, and then we'll try to put it all together. Also, before we do runs, we would need to get the exact damage we need to do right on this. That is spooky. Maybe I'll be a little bit higher up. I left the one over there. We'll have to practice that one a lot more once we get to know more of it. Alright, so last time on the boss we were killing parts. We want to be right as soon as that left one goes away. Do they shoot anything? Is there a reason we're killing the parts specifically? I don't know, but we're just gonna roll with it. You probably just kill him naturally. Okay, we have to remember at what point it starts the stream. So we kill... left side, right side. Get ready on the right so we can stream for how many? 3 times. Another 3 times. This is easy. Okay, it's really just a start pattern. The rest of them seem not bad at all. Okay, we killed the first one. That's about when we need to get over here. We might be able to just feel out the timing on when this shit happens. And then we probably super shot the whole rest of this. That one's so easy. Ah. Let me know if that noise when I save state drives you fucking up the wall. I remember seeing this pattern. This one looked both fun and spooky. I don't know if there was a strategy except for just kill its ass. I think that we point blank as much as we can at the start. We don't, those aimed bullets don't happen for a while, so we could just hang out, and go down 2. We wait for 2 wave, then move down. And then I think it's just dodging. If one's about to collapse in, I guess we just up. And with the super shot, we might not have to dodge that for long. This is probably a good bomb point. If, probably a good bomb point. If this one only bombs once, I think. So we have loads of bombs that are available whenever we end up doing runs, but we want to see it. We want to be able to do everything good and then have room for mistakes later. That one will probably be easier once we do the port, because the bullets will be more HD. It's kind of hard to parse the bullets there. That was a lot of slowdown. I thought that pattern would be difficult. So we go 1, 2, and then we move down with it. Then just dodging. I missed a lot of damage, so let's see what happens because of that. When we actually have to dodge this pattern. Seems fine. Like the DDP stage 2 tank, sort of. Alright, let's do that boss from the start. We killed this first one. Ooh, we didn't... Where do we need to be positioned to kill that first one? I move down, we're killing the second. At this point, we want to position here. Now, when does this one come out? I don't know if we trigger this or if it's just time-based. Whenever the long stream happens. And this is about where it died for him. Yeah, that pattern doesn't get to you for so long. Alright, we move down with it. Let's see if the middle is easier or harder to dodge in. Woo! I went into 2 patterns that were both dicey. This one will be easier once we don't have to deal with fucking MAME input lag. Maybe we just don't even look at we just look at the dark purple bullets. I don't know what to call those. Just let your peripheral dodge the rest. Yeah, that one's fine. If you get in a safe spot too, we could just super shot while we're waiting for the next. We gotta do one clean go through of this guy. Okay, I think it's that time every single time. Let's see at what point we kill him, because I felt like the damage was okay here. I gotta get better at manipulating the options. I was trying to do them like you do Gradius, by like moving. This is probably the killer pattern. That might be a one we plan a bomb for. How does this go if it's like these ones look terrifying because there's so many, but shit is so slow. Like you're basically immune at this part. So I guess as long as we don't die in that first one. Our final one for real, for real. Okay, it's right here that it'll begin, so we just get in this lane. And I'm holding focus when I need to position, and then I'm trying to super shot anytime I'm open. That we could just skip as much of the last bit. Oh, we don't want to move up there for point blank yet. We want point blank after that one, and because it pulls you up because of the lanes, that'll be a good time for it. That time I tried to hold super shot most of the time. So right here's when we wait at the bottom, and now we could get up. And probably by now it's dead. We wait for 2 waves. Ah. Yeah, that one's spooky. Let's see what happens if we just plant a bomb for there right now. So like if we live to here and bomb, how much longer does that pattern last? Not long at all, so we could bomb hella early. It lets us point blank with super, and then this pattern's easy. So that'll be the move. We'll just bomb that one for now. Now we gotta remember all of stage 3. So, right up top. Nope, we need to sweep you guys first. And then we go the other way. 1, 2, 3. It's the side, and then we hold middle. Maybe if we're up and move down, that's how you stay in the middle. That way it looked way better than what we were doing earlier. This is the one where we want to either be down or just be not moving. Let's wait. Now shit started, so we start here. We want to be on the left side for when it begins. You be up here to bait the lines. Anytime we're done baiting a line, that's just a good point that we go cut back. Alright, what happened here? I think it was enemies here and then these come in. Then left. Ooh, I did that all wrong. I would kill you as fast as possible. Should only have to go through like one of these. We're trying to kill this section on the bottom here. Or where are we actually? We accidentally got to the right spot. Why aren't you dying? At that point, you're supposed to cut back to here and then move to the left. I was a section ahead of where I thought I was. I thought we were killing this thing. What's the move here? Are we on the opposite side of where we want to be? No, you kill the big enemy and then we let him move. We're stumbling our way through what we can remember of this stage. Did we need to slow tap over here, or did we get here immediately? No, I remember there's a power-up carrier here. We're trying to get it on Trace. There it is. Yeah, everything's aimed, so I was worrying earlier about nothing really. I'm holding C here, so we let the options do their thing. Ah! So we're not going to pick up the bomb yet, because it'd be unsafe right here. This was the swap into lanes. These Sakos are the problem on this stage. Let's see, if we are super shotting the shit out of the middle, we'll have to get there again. We'll see if we super shot in the middle, if we do too much damage, or if we just want to hold, like, focus or something on the main part. I'm just gonna hold focus. Let's try to... where's a good spot for there? This is a good point. We could practice. Alright, so we hold focus. We're just gonna hold focus the whole time. Swap super shot once it begins. It begins. We're now super shotting. I could have stopped earlier. I didn't kill that one over there. And we gotta make sure our options don't kill the middle. I had to drag him over. Alright, let's remember exactly when we need to be. It's on this one right here. So we get in this lane. And now we're good to do this. We cut. I got mostly super shot at that part. We hang out up here for 2. So this one passes by. This one we go down with. I'm gonna try dodging until it's scary, and then I'll try bombing. That bomb there just simplifies things a lot. Alright, we need one run through here just to see if... fix the things we noticed on our replay. So we did this part right. I think that's what I forgot about. I forgot when the Zakos would appear there. If we start high up, then it's easy to deal with those guys. Even if we don't do what he's doing, we could just be tapping down. It's actually pretty high up for here. Just wherever you can stay, that's fine. Now the starts were on the left. This is the part I thought would be a real pain in the ass, but seemed not bad at all. You just do at the timing of the long lines that they give. So everything's dead. What are you doing? You're waiting for the 3 guys to appear here. 1, 2, 3. Go to the top left. Big enemy here. Now get to the left side. We have to aggressively get to the middle for those 2. That's something we messed up. They are point blanking lower than I am, so I don't get blasted right away. This is where I didn't remember where we wanted to be. Okay, that's why we waited there, because there's that side piece. Make the cut back. Once there's no more, like, there's tacos. If we kill the middle, we reset back to here. Makes this enemy easy to snag. That enemy snag. What was the point to here? It was just whenever we can get out after we killed that first one. Get the top left immediately. Hold, like, focus right now to kill this power-up carrier. Have to remember there's 2 left side sections here. That part might be the finickiest part of this stage. Here's the part, though, that we got clipped on. You need to be hard bottom right once these guys come in, by the time they come in. And that was easy to deal with, but what's after that? Oh, we just kill Zako's top left first. In this section, it's always gonna be left first. Might just try holding C there for damage. Alright, let's go through, see what we can retain. We're trying to be middle-ish here. See, we barely had to move if we did vertical movement there. We probably just stay up here because we're already up there picking up the power-up anyway. I don't know if we killed that. I think we got the left side. Those lines didn't track very well. I like moved late. It still seemed fine. Even if something like that happens, we get just perfectly fine. It looks like the sides are what those lines are coming from. That's why we get rid of those fast. Ah, we need to... We went wrong way. We need to be in the middle there. We get the cancel here. I don't think anything else remains from it. So here's where we're getting to here, and we're just slow going. What are we waiting for? This thing. Then we super shot. It should die eventually. Now we make our way back. We kill this middle thing. As soon as we do that, we want to start here. Go slow. We kill this big enemy. I gotta get better at manipulating the options. We want C-shot for there, so we actually hit that one. Even if we fuck up our shot exactly, it's like not putting us in a bad spot. That's the worst thing that could happen there. Let's fix that mistake and then run it back. Is this where we were? No, that's right after it died. Let's get to here. Alright, we go hella slow. And then we're waiting for these middle enemies, I think. No, this is a super shot point. We want to be holding C here or super here? No, we want super right here. Now here we just hold. Makes that big enemy dodge really easy, then we get to here. It kills this enemy easy. Now we're in a position to deal with these. The flash happens, so we don't have to worry about these guys anymore. That's fully dead. I think we go here and go slow. We're trying to kill that power-up carrier. Eventually. There it is. That's in a better spot than last time. Yeah, that was easy. Once this dies, I forgot where we want to be. I think we want to cut to here. Because we want to leave our options behind like this. These Zakos are the scariest ones of this part. This might be a spot worth planning a bomb for now. It could be easier once we're on Steam for that section, but right now we'll just... where's a good spot for it? Right here. I don't think bombing there impacts the extend at all. We're behind. But like if we bomb here, we'll see if that impacts at all. I'm gonna hold C. So it's... we're not at the secret extend yet. Now we're at it. I'm just gonna hold C and see if that's enough damage. We're waiting for the flash. I got here a bit early. That's probably fine. Ah. Not too confident in the start here. How did we get all of them? Now we just have that one plan bomb for this guy. Two bombing this stage probably is fine. This is where it starts. We get in here. The next pattern's pretty easy. Lets us kill it fast to get up for point blank. Ah, that's too far. Alright, we'll do one last run through here. And then later on we'll tighten up like the spooky bits there. We'll move on to like stage 4 routing. Since this is one we just need like that execution grind for a bit. Alright, small movements and then nothing happens here. I don't have the exact start on how he did it. We're a bit late, but you move so fast you could fix that. Did we wait for a one shot there? Yeah. We have to wait in the middle. I was thinking about moving to the side to kill the side ones fast since those are the dangerous ones. But the yellow Zakos be the issue there. Just better to take that one slow. Alright, let's not do... We messed up before. We have to remember left and then immediately for this guy. You kill him fast and he's not a problem. I needed these to be extended so those guys would both die reasonably fast. Alright, what was here? We go slow from this point because we're gonna kill this thing and I think a big enemy? No, it starts right here. See, that pops up, now that's activated. Now we cut back. This is dead, now we just need to find a way here. I tripped out for a second because we didn't have trace, but that's because we picked that up later here. We didn't kill this enemy. We can always adapt by extending it like that. We let the options go out. Whew. That one I don't think I could do unfocused. I don't know, in Cave you told that like while lasering, but it's a bit weird in ones like this. That's like the perfect trace, the position where you would want that. Here's a sketchy bit. And this one, I'm really not sure how the best way to approach this part. So right now, we're just bombing for now. Like, one bomb's enough to, like, pretty much take that out entirely. We'll try holding C. Yo, what up? We first did... I'm gonna need to be over here. We first did some salty glue to 2 runs. They didn't go too hot. Now we're doing pretty good progress through here. I'm remembering the we have to go back for that one, I think. Is that one alive? I can't tell. I killed it too fast. We've just about routed stage 3. We still have a couple parts to fix in it. But we'll move on for now. We got pretty much the general routing and what we want to be doing down. This boss seems perfectly fine, except I wasn't super shotting. Let's see how that affects us. Oh, I guess we fucking just kill it. This is the real killer pattern of this fight. So I think we just plan bomb for that one and then we're good. Let me get a... Did we get a replay up to... Or a save state up to there? I don't think we did. That is way far behind. Let's get one to here, then we'll move on to 4. We are not damaging at all over here. It's easy to dodge, though. And, like, this pattern is shockingly more manageable than it looks. I'll have to see the Steam port slowdown if it's like at this point. Because, like, this one looks like the enraged one to boot you out of the fight, but that shit is so much easier than the first one. Is this right? Did we die at some point, or are we fine? No, we were fine. We just, Whoop. Ah! That shit happens on anything that's, like, past, like, your Katsui Galudas. Stuff like that. You gotta deal with that. Alright, hold. How long did that take us? That one took us a full hour to route and practice that. Yeah. That was the entire length it took to learn and clear Sonic Wings 3, which is pretty funny. All right, how long have we been at this? We still got a lot. I want to get that at least the initial route of everything. And then we grind out execution from there. You know what we should do before stage 4? We should go back and see if we can remember stage 2. We'll just do a quick run of that. Because we don't want to route everything and then forget how to do everything. We want to be up here on the spines. We gotta remember the tanks on this stage were really what we were focusing on. Anytime there's a tank, that's the priority. These things open up later. Talking to like stationary tanks, I think I went the wrong way. But this part doesn't really matter. These we want to go left or right. This big enemy, I remember, you're the only actual problem here. These tanks we can actually hit first. We did want formation here. You could have funny chain there. So, right now we have a planned bomb on the last stage section of 3. And we're probably plan bombing the boss. The first pattern of second phase. The actual route we're copying only bombs once. It only bombs the very last pattern of a stage 4 boss. So we have a shit ton of bombs to work with, if we want to no-miss even. Which we're just trying to clear, which means we even have even more bombs. So it's nice because we can learn the route to a point where it doesn't require bombs at all. I forgot the exact... I remember now. Doesn't require bombs at all, and then if we run into trouble when we do runs, then it's perfectly fine. This stage kind of leads you a lot. It made remembering like what we want to do here pretty easy. It's just these guys we have to remember. Like when we go back and try to solidify everything, it's making sure that we're not flailing around when those big enemies spawn. I think we wanted to wait for formation, right? I don't remember what we do on this boss. Oh my god. That shit spawned ahead of us. Okay, I remember now. This one's easy to do, using shot. Then it just loops back to here, that's fine. This was the streaming one. And then we get back down here and focus so we could dodge these easier. And this one will just hold. This pattern lasts for forever and it's easy. So we're not in a damaged race. Not bad. Fucking, yeah, the fourth boss. Yeah, that's one of the notes Q we put. They're like, don't worry about bombing the fourth boss, that shit's crazy. They showed almost killing it and not needing the bomb. So that stage was easier than I remember. Ideally, we should go through this one again, but we've gone through it enough already. I'm actually, let's get a spoiler on the 4th stage boss. Let's check out how that is. I think S helps a lot with this one because you could hard macro everything. You see that? The macros are what really made me interested in this ship. Like, I thought it'd be a handicap not picking W for damage, but the speed is crazy. The only issue I'm running into is I'm finding MAME is, like, mad fucking laggy. Yeah, like, right there, you get walled. I feel like MAME for this one is turbo laggy. But what I think, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I have, like... You know, I'm gonna just check that real quick. It's gonna flashbang you white. Let me just double check that we got. Um. Oh, am I alive? It said OBS is crashed. Am I still good? It looks like it's fine. Oh, if the boss starting position moved, that's always an asshole. Wait, are we still alive? So okay, cool. My OBS right now, if I move over it, is it's got an error that it's crashed and I can't touch OBS. It's got the hourglass. So I'm like, if it's working, I'm like, all right, we hold. I'm not gonna be able to update any of the text on there. As long as this auto. Okay, let's see real quick. If you go like fucking, I'm not good at MAME. Where is? I'm just checking this real quick. Make sure. Where is low latency? Yeah, I don't know what other than that stuff we could do. All right, we go back in. Oh God. I think I broke it. I even. Damn, now MAME crashed too. MAME like turbo crash. That's kind of crazy. Dude, Mushi would be fucking tight on an actual Mushi range. DOJ actual hardware. I got lucky. I went to Colorado. There's like a arcade there that has it. That shit was so sick. I'm like, candies would be so cool. CRT candies. But I'm making that okay, I think I know what I did. Alright, if we're lucky, this shit just comes back. Oh, thank God. Okay, I think we're back. They have the Exa Toho remakes? That's cool. I wanted to try those anytime they've been available at somewhere though. Uh that shit's always been taken by somebody. Okay, I think we're actually back. Now we get to Route Stage 4. This one is I like this one a lot more than Futari's Stage 4. My only gripe with Futari is I really can't stand Stage 4 soundtrack. Well, this one's the opposite. This one's like a reason to play the game. I think the shit's mad hard though. I know like Ultra, there's a specific section I see pop up. You have like two beetles come up and it's nightmare. Let's actually memo some stuff. We skipped way fucking ahead. We just hard top. We probably don't need to be point blanking like they are. It just makes you build the gauge. We'll have to... It's middle, left, right for the big enemies, and then we push off to the side. So we're middle, we can sweep left to kill the tanks. Get ready, middle, left, right. Streaming these seems good. We have to make sure not to super shot so our options remain. And then go back to super shotting. We'll get to this point. Once we get to the power up, I think that's enough. Yeah, I don't like the stage 4, but I do love the stage 5 sound a lot. I would throw stage 5 in the run playlist. I do like stage 2 track a lot, but that's because it reminds me of this one. Alright, let's actually do more doing. Do we need a better state? Nah, that's fine. And the next one's on the... We have to remember to stay there to do all the damage, otherwise... Wonder how hard this is to... Then it would be middle... And these ones you wouldn't want to go around. Alright, middle and we hold. I think the issue is we're not, I'm hitting the wrong buttons to drag the options together. Oh, that's why we want to be up. If we're at the very top, do they shoot? No, they get sealed. That's why we want to be at the top. The counter is just an extra bonus. Okay, I just discovered something that makes life so much easier. And that's that I can hold super shot, auto fire, and slow, and I'll get slow. I've been like doing weird shit with my hands. That makes it nice. I could just be holding 2 and then be tapping on like slow whenever I want to manipulate the option. We probably go there slower. And if we move diagonally here, we probably makes that fine. Like, we could do better there. And then we can... I always love when you do this. Oh, where are we at? We've made it to V. What's other good running soundtrack? Maybe Eshkatos. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Eshkatos. That'd be a fucking banger running track. What's here? You got these things. Let me do the first part one more time, and then... We're up here to seal. Tap over here. That's a better movement to get to the Beatles. We need to move here more dramatically, so it gives us a big open window. Okay, that's not bad. Any time that's in the route, the circling around them, that shit makes me happy. That and like around the worlds. Like DOJ has the huge one on the like stage 5 beehive. That one makes me happy. It's fine if we don't kill this section fast. These go around, and then they're like limited. They won't shoot back because they don't have total plan aim. How exactly do we dodge this? Is it just one tap? That's it? Right to left. We're going slow. You see that one bug on the top left? We're just making sure we hit that. And then we keep going. If you treat them like the stage 2 tanks. As soon as we see this like foreground, or this higher up rocks, that's our cue to move over. We need to get there before we see them. Okay, let's see. We get power up. We just hold focus and we're fine. Because you get a big cancel. We're not in a hurry. Go slowly, right to left. Make sure to kill that one coming up. Easy to cut back. Let's get this point right there. Gotcha, those under ones. We'll make sure to be killing those so they don't cause issues when we have to do cutbacks or whatever. I need to get the exact behavior of these. So if I just hold still, that first shot is hard aimed. So right here, this one's hard aimed. And then will we always be able to just dodge the second automatically? Or do we need to? Because it's fast enough that you could flub it if you're trying to react. And we get more of these later, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like I need to... I don't know. Right now we'll just eyeball it. And we make sure to kill that one underwater one that opens up this bit. Cut back to here. That was not as bad as I thought. Do that one more time, then do next section. It's an easy dodge. This is one tap, and then I guess we just react to where the second one is. I'm gonna not ult super shot so our range is bigger. See that under one there? No, by the time we... Oh, that's fine. Alright, what's next up? There's Beetle here. Beetle here. Beetle here. Are we prepping for a mid-boss? No, this is next section. Oh, this kind of looks like it opens up the mid-boss. No, another one. Let's see if this behaves the same. Wait. I don't know, they're kind of weird. Thanks for popping in, dude. Appreciate showing up in the advice, too. And cool. Hopefully we'll get a ton of this routed in. Yeah, we don't need to kill that underwater one till later, that top left one. When we're streaming left, we auto-kill it when it pops up. Right, left, or right, left, middle, right. This is gonna carry you to this one, then it's the opposite side, then it's staircases. If we remember that, then we'll remember the position of these guys. That makes that section simple. We just do one movement, all the Zakos die. So as soon as these flying ones come in, that's when we move to the other side, and then we're just fine. We just stay here and everything dies. I think we just react to that one for right now. So these guys lead us to here. Waiting for the flyers. The flyers show, we move. We need to move slower, I think, because one remains, so it made the cut harder. Oh, not that one. Let's see what save state that got rid of. Oh, I accidentally save stated on the exact spot we were. I hit the B on my controller, and we made it the B in the save states. Here's the double beetles. I think these guys are like an asshole in Ultra. Actually, I did think we broke our state. We wait here, that underwater one's dead. Get that one back. Pump, 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 pump. Remember that these staircase, and that's fine. We're gonna hold a really long time until these flyers are fully on screen. It's not acting like... Let's take the... Oh, that's fading. I'm killing our ears. What's the exact movement you're doing? You're going fast before they shoot. I'm doing the opposite. So instead of waiting for the flyers to try to snag all of them at once, ooh, that's a big problem if you don't end up killing those on the right time. Let's make sure to sit on top of them, make sure they absolutely die before moving. We're not really in a rush. Because it's just them solo. Even at this point here. So as soon as we see flyers, we go fast, and then we cut to here and go slow. See, that's way cleaner. Alright, now we can see what's beyond there. Go left immediate. We keep going left. We're just focusing on... Hey, see, this is why the S is so nice. Look how you macro the beat. Just get around them all entirely. Okay, we're just trying to kill all the underwater ones before the beetles show. How exactly are... They're just super shotting the whole time. And then there's two more. Same exact thing. Where the... Oh, there's another pair. And then there's our boss. Let's see, left or to... Okay, yeah. We're just trying to kill all these. If they come in, is it fine if we're on this side? Ooh. We probably want to start on the other. Because those Zakos on the side. I don't know if we want Trace or not. Let's just see what this guy does real quick. Oh, I remember this pattern when watching. Oh, that goes on longer than I thought. What about this one? It looks spooky, but it's pretty slow. That one's not bad at all. Alright, we have to make sure that we know what we're doing on killing these things. So we start to here. Ooh, that's why. That spread that the underwater dudes do is pretty mean. This is probably the spookiest section of this stage so far. What I'm doing is I'm holding super shot when I need to just not, so see our options, they could cover like both of them at once. We want to be doing it the other side because when we do it that way around, I was under the impression that S was like bad unless it was original. I'm surprised at how good it is like for speed. Also, what up? My only issue right now is I don't recommend it on MAME. See, that's not the direction we want. Let's get a better kill on this thing because it seems like because we killed it late, it's hard to set up there. That means we just have to super shot more on that part. Here's what we do. We kill the left right away, kill the right. We want to start this section here. I messed up a lot. A lot. That one's gonna be the mean one. Is there slowdown on MAME? I'm not sure how... I'm doing the coffee pulp one, but I did some weird thing where I like slapped two of them together, so I think it's all wrong. What we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna do actual runs or like stage practice. It's gonna be on just the Steam port. But Steamport practice options are trash. Like, I'd have to do the entire stage to practice these guys. This is gonna be the big practice point. That one's pretty spooky. Mame's pretty good for practice right now. My issue is this shit is so goddamn laggy. With S, it's like pretty spooky. It's like, you hold super shot the whole time on the fastest ship. Well, luckily for like routing, it doesn't matter if delay's bad. Let me... Let me just see one more time if I can emulate how they're killing all the underwater enemies, because that's really being what's the real hassle right now. See, that was better. I just made a much more conscious effort at killing them. And see, that's fine. I think we do keep Trace still. That's my only gripe with... What's a pretty big gripe, but for like a lot of ports, the like practice is worse than like tossing it in emulator. Luckily, like, if there's mid-stage practice, like Gluta 2, I didn't even do an emulator, I just did, because, there's enough points in the stage you could skip to. But, it's still kind of annoying. What I said is, like, Toho needs, like, save states on stages and non-spells, and every other game needs Toho spell practice. Stage 5 seems crazy. Like, most of this you overpower with routing. Stage 5 seems like a lot of kill points. Alright, point blank. Just dodging. They're not even super shotting here, just to make sure we don't... they are now. Maybe we don't want to kill it too fast. Because maybe the enemies after are assholes. Because if we kill it, then we're just right up to this section next. Alright, let me look at that one more time. We'll look at the boss. 5 does look fun, especially with this ship. With S, it seems like you can macro a lot of 5. Alright, let me actually pay attention. Super shot right away. We're just holding focus. We're just hugging a lane, and that's fine. Easy dodging. On the last ones, we get super shot, and it probably kills it at a time we want. Now, point blank and go down and just quick dodging as it dies. This one doesn't seem as bad as stage 3. It's so weird looking at the HD graphics and then popping over to here. What am I doing? Is the first one aimed? So, like, do we determine where the lane starts? I think we do. Which means this is probably really static, which would make it really easy. I know I get a little bit here. This one looked terrifying. But you got a lot of room. So we killed it. Alright, let's see if this actually works. So, like, shifts you. Oh, God. Does that work? No, it didn't. Is it control? Oh, God, it doesn't. And, I think it's fucking with stuff. Uh-oh. Has this shit been laggy for you guys? I think somewhere I bumped the start record button as well. Now it should be okay. It probably is like laggy as fuck. Now it should be pretty good. I don't know whenever that happened. Alright, now it's cool. Unfortunately, we can't fix this. That fucking sound. Alright, let's do boss one more. Yeah, first pattern easy. We might have killed it too fast. This one will probably be easier in 4. Still laggy? Oh yeah, that's super laggy. Let's do this actually. I think I know what's going on. Yeah, that is crazy laggy. Let's fix that. I had like a record thing on, so it'll just record it on its own when doing a run. So I don't have my like yapping over the game volume. So I shut that off. And now behold. I think that's good. Oh god, playing through OBS is hard. Yeah, that's better. I gotta make sure to remember to turn that off when we're not doing like clear runs. I had that up in case we got a good Escaluda run. Alright, let's learn post-boss stuff now. I had that shit happen. I feel so bad. Dude, we were doing a Baths event. And fucking, it's like, he's been up for like 14 hours. We get in the call before because I'm going up next. And he's like, I'm losing my mind, man. Your shit's just gonna work, right? And I'm like, duh, yeah, it's just gonna be good. Uh-oh. YouTube is... Damn, can't handle Mushi. What are you saying? Is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth motion. I needed that warning, like, when shit was 2 frames per second. But I go up for SDOJ, and I had source record on, so whenever it sent it to him, it just fucked everything and was like god awful. It crashed everything. That stuff was so funny. Oh, nice. The original modes are interesting for scoring. That one would be cool. Yeah, not blowing stage 1. I feel like that stage 1 is oddly difficult for a stage 1 for trying to do that stuff. And then like making sure the stage 2, like the ice pillars got time down. Yeah, I always say like a score like octuples the amount of time you'll spend on a game. So like game that'll take like 10 hours to clear is you play for score, and now that's all you do now. Just play that game for score. I like fucking Escaluda 2. It took me 4 hours to route the survival run of that, and I probably took like 40 hours of scoring in that game, and I never made it past stage 3. Yeah, I was actually looking at a run with the amber counter that specifically like tries to not get as much as possible, so you don't hit that second threshold where the bullet speeds never get that far. It's kind of a funny run. You get like you're about to hit huge cancel, you see it's blue text, and then you switch to shot. It's like backwards. It's kind of funny. Scoring that one would be cool. Alright, back to you. This is potentially a bomb one on the last pattern. If we find it later, it's gonna be hard. We just stick left, wait till shit happens, and then move right. Dream everything in like a 7. We wait here for 2 blowups. Alright, so it dies. We wait at the top of the 7. Or not that far high up. 1, 2. Now what? We kill the beetle. Way easier with just... And we gotta make a dodge there. Yeah, what? Yeah, imagine for score, you get like maxed amber, like extremely early. Like, I was looking at this run that just like minimized it entirely, and it's so funny. It was like its end of final stage, barely even close to hitting the max one. That's like the scoring like goes fucking crazy. This is the signature of this stage, by the way. It's these things. They're pretty scary blind, but they're really cool. And 100K. Oh man, I don't want to think about that shit at like high speeds. Alright, 7. So we go here. Now 1, 2. We kill the beetle. Kill the beetle. You don't have room to make as big a cut as that. Let me peep real quick. Where exactly did you create this cut? 1, 2, beetle, beetle, and then you did not, like... We could probably just go straight left. Alright, shit happens, we move. Oh, I forgot you guys. Yeah, see, if we're, So if we don't give us some room to the right side, then those Zako tanks are the problem. Right here. So we take care of the beetles. We have to move up to the right a little bit because we leave our options on that right side, so it's killing those tanks. So we just gotta get good at figuring out... we went a bit late. Alright, 1, 2... We might need... The stage 5 Mushi. But like, those bullets are already mad fucking fast on original. We're going the wrong way. Is that good enough if that happens? We'll just have to fix it like that. Then we'll stay to there once we're good. Yeah, this section's oddly difficult, it feels. Just because of, if we want to kill that. Whew. So if we do that, then look at this, now we don't have to make any cutbacks or anything because we auto-killed everything. We'll do that one more time, then we'll check out the main event of this stage. Their 7 started pretty low, it was like this. 1, 2... So we didn't get to leave it there very good, but it's still hitting some of them. That worked. That was perfectly fine. I don't think we focus on the head at all on these. Until like maybe here. I think that's what the route does. If we leave it alive, I don't know if it like comes back to bite later. Yeah, stage 4 boss. We are just bombing that shit no matter what. Alright, we do kill the head. And then we just tap down, killing everything. If we're super shotting, we probably kill every part really easy. The cancel lets us deal with that section. But that's why we're hard focusing on it. Lets us get in here on this rock. Let me pay more attention. We hard focus on him. Right after we kill him and the rock opens up, we can now stream from right to left. We stay on the right side to kill some of those guys, so that the only thing here is this thing. We just incidentally kill the head. Kill all its parts while being high up. Let's get to that point. We need to be here by the time. Let's just point there, because that's where we'll end up being. We killed it pretty fast. It's probably fine. No, we need to be up there. Okay. Okay, I see that's the movement we wanted. And then we could kill this all alone. And it's probably something like this, just to sweep everything. You get ready for the next one. One more time, we'll see what we do by the end. Yeah, we do a cleaner version of that without so much dodging, and that'll be good. We have to worry about those boats on the right. Could be a problem. Okay, we leave it alive for there. That seemed fine. The guys in the back seem like an issue. So do a better job at getting to the head first. Keep tapping down. Yeah, they're holding just shot. They're not super shotting at this point. So they get this cancel later, which makes it easier to kill these things on the top right. While we follow the head, we kill the boats on the right. Oh, we leave this for a long time. So once these enemies start shooting, we stop focusing on the tail. Then we sweep everything there just fine. Yeah, I did the cancel early, so it's kind of got a few things there. We'll just get it to there. Bum, 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 bum. How'd you do the damage for this? Okay, I get it. I need to get it clean like that. Held it too fast. I start here and move down, and because it already moved there. Alright, we'll do more damage to it, and I'll make that easier. And then that probably positions you to kill this big thing as soon as it starts happening. You see over here, he's already on it. We're trying to find the cut point. Just right after the middle enemies die. No? Sit on top of the head dies right away. Kill the ones on the left. And we get multiple at a time, but I remember from looking at this, that didn't seem like a problem when there's in two. You able to kill the head, or does the head come back? We kill it at that point in time. We don't. You see, they're just killing the side and then getting in on it. It might not come back. This is the part that I find weird. Like the movement on it. So we kill the middle guys, and then we're trying to hang in the middle still. Bounce to the left. What we need is a better state. And we are doing so much damage to it. This is something we'll have to grind out, how much to damage this shit. We don't need extreme stuff, we just gotta stop for a second. Stop here, move down, now we can kill the tail. And killing all these guys way easier. This might be a good spot for a state. Make us remember to get to the right side, kill the head right away. We did want to kill the tail, I remember. We're not gonna kill the body there. I remember to hit the boats on that side. Except for all of them. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Let's try killing you as fast as possible. We don't kill any of this part here. Alright, now we can move on past that shit. We'll have to see. You probably just sweep those guys on the left. Use that cancel, get onto this side. I bet that's what they do. Do we kill these and leave this tail alive for later? I don't know. Find out. We kill the tail, we get in the middle of this thing. Do we kill the tail on this one? We do. We're killing all the tails, and we just go straight to kill the head of the next one. It's only gonna shoot once in our direction. We do want the tail dead on this. He like missed it for a sec there to go back. I don't think this will be that hard a memo for these. They seem pretty straightforward. We'll see once we get to like, the first one seemed like the real problem. That's cool, you get them crossing like that. Is this the end? That's the end. Alright, we're close to... How far are we in? 2.5 for getting close to stage 4. Alright, first one on the right, we kill the tail. Sweep by the enemies on the island. Kill the tail. This one curves around, so you want to kill the head right away. You use the cancel of the tail to get you there. Killing the tail, island's all good. We don't care for the head here, because it'll just go off screen. Kill the tail, we don't care about the head, it's too far down already, it's not a threat. Kill where these intersect, and you kill both of them. That's cool, you get like 3 of them crossing each other. Alright, let's actually do some of that shit. So we sweep these guys first, now this is nothing else can hit us here. We want to do as much of that head as possible, because it moves weird, it can actually hit us. Wait for the tail to die. All these guys are done. I don't think we wanted the head on this thing. I think it's only specific ones. Let's get die at some point. We want to kill these crossings so all their segments die together. Here, the slowdown's probably way off. I wonder if we get down and in here, if that's what we do. Okay, we can't switch formation here. Alright, here's the asshole boss. We'll see how this goes. I just need to see... Okay, you don't need to go down and under the head. You don't have to worry about the head shooting you. You just cross right here. You have to wait that, like, first section after the head you'll run into. Don't want that. How are we gonna deal with this guy? Oh, is that a misdirect on the first one? Yeah. What is the signal to move? You see the hatch in the middle open up? We move when we see that happen. Then we're gonna bait everything side. Alright, let's get to there. That part's not bad. The hatch opens, we move. Oh, yeah. Oh, why was that so different? Hatch opens, we move. Is this not a completely different pattern, or is it just a different bullet visuals that are confusing me? I'll bait pretty high up. And you can sit on it. Alright, hatch opens, we move. We're not actually hitting it. Ah, that's why, because we gotta get up and around. So when we do this first dodge, we probably know we want to go low, opposite. We go low first and then dip up when we have room. I think that's what it was. Alright, how do we get there fast? We're gonna go through... Maybe you see how it moves down? We're gonna see how much of this is random movement. Or if it chases you slightly. The one that's killing me is... Does that not look completely different from, like, the one we're looking at? I'm like, I think I'm tripping. Woo! I haven't seen this one yet. I think this is the part, like, that's where they were bombing or whatever. We need to make sure to be in the middle and down lower after this dodge here. So we got a triple shot there. Why isn't that happening? So look at this here. Where did the triple shot come from? I'm not sure. I'm befuzzled by this boss so far. Oh, that's wrong. Is it it seemed like it's from the back leg. Maybe that gets stuck off screen. We're gonna try to just be lower, see if we have any amount of influence on how it moves. Like if we're down, no, that was another triple. And then 1, 2, 3. Wasn't theirs like not 1, 2, 3 at the end? No, theirs. It could be those back leg shots are slightly random. Or I got no clue. It's like weird. That's like a really straightforward pattern. But it's like, I don't quite get it. Okay. Right now we might just plan a bomb for now on there since we don't know what's going on. Right now we'll plan bomb. I'll like look into that more. What's the plan now? This might be one we just bomb spam and get it. Don't worry about it. I'm not very good at getting there fast. Probably not greed there. We need to make sure at the very beginning we're actually getting super shot damage on it. Like, what if we just do this? We ignore the baiting part. And then once this happens, we probably kill it in time. Oh, what's the Q to move down? The Q to move down is... He pops. Yeah, we just go down, it doesn't matter. We're not trying to kill it before the next pattern starts. So we don't have to worry about that. I'll put a stake there. And then this might just be dodging, and the problem of this phase is like the final pattern. What happens if we need to bomb this one? Do we get screwed for this part? Oh, we get lucky for that part. Is it just dodge? Maybe we just, I think it's just dodging. We just gotta get good at seeing when the two small bullets are going apart or when they're going together. If they're apart, then the area they cover is kind of huge. Let's try just going one direction for a while. Since we control the aim shot. The reason we're not doing damage, I think the ads are the problem. Maybe we do bomb this one. It puts us in a position to not get to that part yet. Like if we bomb here, where does this leave us? We don't want to keep getting lucky. This one probably goes for a while. Be a problem. If we already have a plan bomb in the routing for this one. As long as we make it to like here. LB just getting that first pattern good. Alright, we're gonna do a run through of this stage because it's been we have a whole lot to try to remember, so we're gonna look at this again. To refresh the stage sections, we'll do one run through of that. Start middle and then we move left. First beetle's in the middle. Middle, left, right. Need to bait everything on the side. Here's where we go around. So middle, we dip left. To the right, there's first one in the middle, second one's on the left, third one's on the right. Now we need to bait everything over here. We got middle, and then we're gonna tap to the right. So that we get around the world these guys. Pick up the power up. We're gonna dodge this thing and then we're gonna dip to the left, I think. No, this is killing everything on the island. Gotta make sure to kill these underwater guys before they become an issue. Every time we see like an open area like this, we gotta... Any of those open rocks, we gotta be dipping to the side before they go. That's the ladder. We wait for flyers and then you go like this in 7. This was the finicky part, I think. Making sure not to super shot. You're killing all the underwater dudes. Probably the scary part of the first half. Let's just get to there. It's been a while since we started stage 4. At the very top, they get sealed. And we want to get over here so it's easy to bait them all. We got middle again. All of these stopped shooting, which is nice. This is just dodging. I think we're supposed to tap slowly like this or something. Yeah, because we're trying to hit the underwater ones there. Got to here fast. Kind of went a little behind. After these two, they start laddering. It's going to be right, middle, left. I did things in wrong order, but it works. And then after this guy's the problem. We need to not hold super shot, so we can start this section here. We did leave one of them there. That guy's fine. Ah, that's not good. Alright, let's see if we remember mid-boss. Yeah, this is the... it's aimed on you, this first one, so it's fine to just tap side. I'm not gonna super shot this entire thing so it doesn't die too fast. We killed it really fast here, so we'll see. This was just dodging. This one was the 7, I think. Yeah, I remember this part. We needed the issue was these guys on the top right. Give us a huge headache. I don't remember how we initiate this very first one. We needed to kill the tail for this one to make it easier. Here after we kill the head, kill the boats on the side. We could dip over. We want to be here and tapping down. Now I could kill everything at once. It's really easy. Run into thing. I don't remember if we needed to kill the head on this one. I do know that once we killed that, no, this one we didn't want to kill the head on. This one, once you kill the wings, you can slip by and it's just fine. This is the one that we want to get under, because that way it moves is actually a problem. That one we don't need to kill the head on. We probably just killed tail first, I think it was. Then slip in the side. Once you like kill them off with the side. As soon as we kill the tail, I remember what we wanted to be. We wanted to kill the wings and then get right here. Nothing can actually shoot us. Then you get the boss. Alright, let's see the exact first one. So as soon as this dies, this was something I wasn't sure where to be. This was the 7. And you go slow so you're ready for the middle one. It's right after this one. I didn't know where to go because you need the options on the right side. You do kill the head of the first one because you're already there. Okay, let's run it back. Except less dangerously when we end up doing runs later. Alright, this is the around the world. Holding super shot the whole thing, killed this really fast. Slow tap here that deals with everything. We killed that one underwater one, now we could go back around. Where do we need to be here? This is other side beetle, now it's middle right. As soon as the flyers happen, that's when we move to here. Makes it easy to get everything in one go. We want to kill this one really fast, which we didn't. These underwater ones we want to go out of our way to kill. Oh. I think you hold on the same side of like the beetle you just killed waiting for the next one. I think that's what you do. I didn't remember if we got any added enemies for doing too much damage in this part here. If I wanted more damage, we'd hold our focus more to congest the shots in. So here's the 7. Stuff starts happening, we start going, go slow. So the beetle in the middle dies. 1, 2. Beetle, beetle. We fucked that up. That one's gonna be one we'll have to grind for execution on. This one you kill the head immediately. We're going slow. We're not trying to do too much damage on it yet because this cancels the most important one. We didn't get it, but because you're so far off the side, we were fine. Kill those first 2, now I could kill the head, go back for the other boats. I think we wanted to swing by these first and then get on the right and move down. Otherwise, we have to deal with this stuff. I remember this one being finicky. I don't remember why. Ah, that one's not a thing. We don't want to get the head of it. We just want to slip in the body here. Oh, we got a bit late on there, but that's probably fine. See how fast those die on Super Shot? This is the only one we sneak in on. We didn't kill the head, but it's probably fine. Where do we want to be here? We don't need the head on that one. And I don't think there's anything shooting at us other than... Why isn't that going? It'll be easier to have exact auto fire too once we do runs because we'll be on Steam Port. And not whatever like setup I have going on. Okay, I retained a lot more than I thought I would. And then we have no idea what the fuck's going on with this boss. Oh, see? Maybe it is random. See, that looked like the one in the replay. Like, ideally, if we get that one, then we could fade up top. This seemed... Oh my god, is it random? This is the... Yeah, that's the pattern in the replay, and in our save state, we got completely different shit. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna plan extra bombs for that boss. Just to be sure. I'll like look up other replays just to see if they get the other shit. Oh, we made it 3 hours to route most of the game, but stage 5 is a big one and hard. That one, hour 10, that felt a lot longer for that stage. Alright, so here's the plan. We might stop there for the learning on this one. And then we might pick it right back up tomorrow. I gotta let stuff sit for a bit. I'm like finding... I got a bit of learning exhaustion right now. I'm like, we retain more of stage 4 than I thought. Stage 2, when we went back, did it. That one's not bad at all. Stage 3, we have to... There's a couple things we gotta fix, but we got the route mostly on that one. Stage 4 boss, I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna bomb spam it for now. We'll learn stage 5, and then when we go back, we'll just figure that out. I might come back with have the Steam port also available and see how it is on there. So like we'll go back forth on those, or we'll learn the like routing step by step on this and then run the practice of the stage on the Steam port. Since this way seems kind of weird. So that'll be the plan. Thanks for sticking in. This one's pretty cool. I like the S shot a lot. And the super shot's interesting with how it handles with like you could focus them up or they like hold or like how you do that. You can manipulate like the trace like a lot. Yeah, it's a lot more than I thought. I thought you'd just be like either super shotting or not. But you could position those pretty good. But thanks for GG's. Alright. So I'm not gonna touch the game any tomorrow. We're just gonna do practice entirely on here. I might just look up if stage 4 boss as a random pattern, if like that's a thing. And thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it as always. Thanks everybody. I will be back tomorrow.